Welcome to miniCAD 7. I'd like to take you through multiple point renumbering, which has never been in miniCAD. In the old miniCAD 6, the only way to renumber a point was to select the modify button and then give it a point number that doesn't exist. And as you can see, this point's now changed to point number 4. I'll set it back to 1. So the way to do a multiple point renumber is first to create a point selection under Edit Point Selections. We say what points we want to pick up, and I'll only do these 3 down the bottom here. I'll give it a name that means something, so renumber. Whoop. Okay, and then I'll save that. Go out into the utility new. Eventually this will be built into miniCAD, but for the moment it's outside it. Go renumber points, select the file and the layer. Now the points, I had only 4 points in this job. As you can see, it's very simple, and they were 1, 2, 3 and 5, and 2, 3 and 5 are in the renumber point selection. So let's start renumbering it from 3, and we'll do a relative renumber. The difference between consecutive is 2, 3, 5 would become 3, 4, 5 with consecutive, and with relative it will become 3, 4 and 6. So now, and you can also select your point numbers from the job highest. So we'll renumber this. Telling you here that it's done it successfully. We'll just exit out and go back to the miniCAD. You can see I now have point numbers 3, 4 and 6 in miniCAD, and if we go to have a look at our point selections, you can see renumbers being fixed, the selections being reset to 3, 4 and 6 as well. Okay, so if we now want to renumber 3, 4 and 6 again, and say get them to start at point 1, which we know it can't do because there is a point 1 already. So we'll do consecutive this time. We'll say we want to renumber from point 1, and I'll hit store. Whoop, I didn't select the point selection. Hit store, and it tells us that there's duplicate points that have been found, and it's shown them in the duplicate point 1 point selection. Hit cancel, return to miniCAD, so we'll do that. And now you can see that we have a point selection called duplicate 1. If I view, you can see the problem point. So before we do that renumber, we have to fix up this point, point 1. So in this case, let's make point 1, we'll turn it into point 7, and then I'll renumber points 3, 4 and 6 from 1. So I go Tools, Utility Software, File, Renumber Points. Okay, we select the duplicate. We want it to now go, well, I'll do Job Highest, become point 7, and hit Store. So that one's done. Now I won't go back into miniCAD at this stage, I'll just do it again. Now we'll go and try and do this renumber consecutively, and we'll say from point 1, and we'll hit store, and as you can see it's done it. We've got no error messages. Go back to miniCAD, and you can now see that this point's point 7, these points are points 1, 2 and 3. So that is the way you do multiple point renumbering in miniCAD. I hope this tutorial has been informative.